Hi everyone, I'm Pam Hubler. I'm an instructional coach in Charleston, South Carolina, and a Google certified trainer. And I'm just going to show you today a quick and easy way to create choice boards, or you could do a choose your own adventure. So I'm going to do that using Google Slides. And I'm going to start by I'm already logged into Chrome. I'm going to click on the waffle and I'm going to scroll down to get to slides, or you can start from your Google Drive, or you can start from slides.google.com. So I'm going to go ahead and just click blank because I'm going to just show you just how easy this is. Okay, I have a blank slate right here. You can choose a different theme if you want to, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave it just plain. And I'm going to change my layout to blank. So you can see I have this blank template. And I'm going to start by creating 6 boxes so that way I can have one for every day of the week and one that says free choice. So I'm going to click on shapes, and the reason why I use shapes is they're text boxes, but then you can choose obviously lots of different shapes. I like the one with the rounded edges, and I'm going to do 6. So I want to I'll just say that. I'll pick a color that I want to be for this theme. Let me see, I'll just do a blue. And I want my edges to be black, and I want it to say, let's say 2 point, a little thicker. Also, while I'm in this box, I'm going to pick my font, and you can pick your own. You can add more fonts if you want, but I already have a few selected. I'm going to make my font bigger, let's say 30. I want it to be centered. I'm doing all this now just so that way once I create it, I can duplicate it and not have to pick that every box. So let me see if I click on that. Yep, that's my cursor's in the middle, right where I want it, and it looks like the right size. So now I'm going to do Control D, and I'm going to duplicate that. And I'm going to use my arrow keys to move it over right where I want it. Control D, duplicate, and that's about where I want it. Duplicate. This time I'm going to move it down here. Duplicate. And then duplicate again. And the arrow keys make it nice and easy. All right, I'm also going to duplicate this one. I'm going to move it down just a little bit so I can have a title box. And I'm going to drag it down so it's about even. Okay, so, and I'm going to change the color for the bottom to gray. Let's see, and because the font was selected here and I duplicated that one, the font's still here. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the text to white. So that way if I type in it, you can see it. And I'm going to call this a weekly choice board. Then in each box, I'm going to say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then free choice. Okay, and obviously you can get as creative as you want. I'm just trying to make it as simple as I can. Okay, so now I've got this main page. I'm going to click right here with the plus. This just adds a new slide. I'm going to click the drop down so I can choose the one that has the title at the top and body. And I don't want to change the font on everything here. So I'm going to go to slide and I'm going to edit master. And everything is already Arial as that's just what they choose for the font. And right here at the top, master, I'm going to click here and make it the font that I was using. Same here. I probably won't use more than just the first level. And that's all I have to do. So now if I go back to this slide, you can see it already changed the font. So the other thing I'm going to add, because I'm going to duplicate this slide so that way I don't have to keep going back and forth changing the fonts and changing the size, I'm going to add a home button. And I do that so that way if they're on Monday and they want to go back to the first slide, all they have to do is click on a little button. You can do this if you want. And let's just say I'm going to add, let's see, a little plus. You can add a plus right here. So that way they know if they click on that, it'll go back to the first slide. Or I'm going to go to something called the Noun Project. And this is a great website. It is free and there's a paid version as well. If it's used the free, it has like the attribution on the bottom of it. If you pay for it, then it does, you don't have to have that on there. So I'm just going to look for a house. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and choose this one. And I can download it as a PNG. And that way it doesn't have a background. I'm going to copy it. That way I can just paste it here onto my home page. And it's huge when I paste it. So I'm going to grab the corner and shrink it down to the size I want it to be. And then I'm going to move it over. I want it to be here on each slide. Maybe up a little bit more. Okay, and before I make a copy of this slide, I'm going to click on this little link button. Looks like a paper clip. And I'm going to choose, you can link to things outside of the presentation, or you can click inside the presentation, which is what we want to do for a choice board. Slides inside this presentation. And I'm going to go to slide 1 because no matter what page I'm on, I want that little house to go back to the first page. So I've got that. I don't think there's anything else I want to change for all the pages. So now I'm just going to right click and duplicate the slide. And I'm going to do that for each day of the week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then a free choice. If you want to add more to it, you can. But now if I go back to each page and I click on that, it's already linked to the first slide. So it saves you a little bit of time. Now I can change this to Monday. Change this one to Tuesday. Wednesday. Thursday. Oops, Friday. And then we'll do this one as a free choice. And the idea is to add whatever your directions are to each page. Now I'm going to click back on this home page and I'm going to click on Monday, just so that way the box is selected. Now I'm going to use that same link, except this time I'm going to choose where I want it to go. Monday goes to slide 2, apply. Click the link again. Tuesday, apply. Super easy, and however many squares you have, that's how many you choose. Just be careful. If I click and I'm actually in the text box, it will put a link inside there. So you want to make sure that when you click on the box, there's no cursor. So I click insert link. And this time I'm going to go to Wednesday. And since I already put the title in it, it's much easier to know which one I'm going to. Thursday. Scroll down. Thursday. Apply. Oops, the cursor's there, so I'm going to click on the box. Okay, Friday, and then apply. And then let me move this down. Okay, let me link. And this time we're going to go to free choice. Move this over. All right, so now I've got all of them linked. So I'll move myself back over here. Okay, so now if I click present, now I've got my days of the week and my free choice. If I click on Monday, it'll go to the Monday page. And if I want to go back to this main page, I click on the house. Wednesday, same thing. You see the title, click on the house. Free choice, I'll go to that page and go to the house. And I'll escape, and then you can see that. And that's it. It's super easy. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this weekly choice board. And I put a hashtag and say template. That way, if I'm searching in Google Drive for templates, I can find that. Now I can just do file, make a copy. I can do entire presentation and create a new one each week, and I don't have to do that ever again. So it's a super easy way to create a choice board or choose your own adventure with Google Slides. So have fun.